In this video, we're going to look at how to solve systems of equations graphically. So in this first example, both of these equations are in slope-intercept form. And slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. M represents the slope, and b represents the y-intercept. And so if I'm looking at that first equation, y equals negative x plus 3, there's an imaginary 1 in front of that x. So negative 1 is the slope, and positive 3 is the y-intercept. You're always going to start at the y-intercept. Since it's a positive 3, we're going to go up 3 on the y-axis. Then we're going to use the slope, which is negative 1, to find some additional points. Now for slope, it's easiest if you have the number written as a fraction. That way you have the two directions to go. So if your slope is a whole number, you can always put a 1 underneath to make it a fraction. And so now the slope is negative 1 over 1. That top number tells you how much you're going up or down. Since it's negative, you're going to go down 1. And then the bottom number tells you left or right. Positive 1 is going to be to the right 1. So from the y-intercept 3, we're going to go right 1 and then down 1. Strike that, reverse it. Down 1, right 1, plot a point. Down 1, right 1, plot a point. Down 1, right 1, plot a point, and so on. Now you could also switch which number is negative. So if you had a positive 1, negative 1, positive 1 would be up, negative 1 would be to the right. So you'd be going up and to the right for some additional points. And then draw the line. Technically, lines have arrows, so don't forget those. Now, we're basically going to do the same thing with the second equation. Negative 3 over 2 is the slope. 7 is the y-intercept. And so we're going to start at the y-intercept. Positive 7, we're going to go up 7. Plot our y-intercept. Negative 3 over 2 for the slope. Negative 3 is going to be down 3. Positive 2 is going to be right 2. So from our y-intercept, we're going down 3, right 2, plotting a point. Down 3, right 2, plotting a point. Down 3, right 2, plotting a point. Down 3, right 2, and plotting a point. And I did not pick a very good graph because this is just ever so slightly not on the graph. But you can see they would meet at that point right there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. So 8, negative 6 is your answer. Now let's take a look at a harder example when the equation is not in slope-intercept form. So if I have 5x plus 2y equals 4, we need to convert that to slope-intercept form. Essentially, that means we want to get y by itself. So the first thing is moving that x term over. Since it's a positive 5x, we're going to subtract 5x from both sides. And that gives us 2y on the left side. Now for the right side, you cannot combine 4 and the negative 5x because the 4 does not have an x, but the negative 5x does. They're not x terms. So you could either write that as 4 minus 5x, or you could do negative 5x plus 4. To make it more y equals mx plus b form, I'll do the negative 5x first, and then positive 4, so plus 4. Next, we need to get rid of that 2 in front of the y. Because that 2 is right next to the y, it's being multiplied. So how do you undo multiplication? You divide. So we're going to divide everything by 2. And then we're going to reduce. 2 divided by 2 is 1y, which is the same as y. Negative 5 divided by 2 will give us a decimal. It's easiest if you leave it as a fraction. That way you have how much you're going up or down and how much you're going side to side. And then 4 divided by 2 is 2. If I'm graphing this, negative 5/2 is the slope, and 2 is the y-intercept. So we're going to start at a positive 2. Negative 5/2 means we're going to go down 5 and right 2 from the y-intercept. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right 2, plot a point, down 5, right 2, plot a point. I can also go up 5 and left 2 to get a point. Now the second equation, I'm essentially going to do the same thing. I have to convert it to slope-intercept form. So first thing is to move that x term over. Since it's a positive 3x, to move it to the other side, we would subtract it. And so that cancels out the x's and leaves us with 6y. And then on the right side, you can either do negative 12 minus 3x or negative 3x minus 12. I'm going to do negative 3x minus 12 so it looks more like slope-intercept form. Then we have to undo that multiplying by 6. So to undo multiplying, we're going to divide everything by 6. 6 divided by 6 leaves us with 1y, or just y. Negative 3 divided by 6 is not negative 2. However, you can divide both those by 3. Negative 3 divided by 3 is negative 1. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. So that gives us negative 1/2 x. And then negative 12 divided by 6 is negative 2. So negative 1/2 is the slope, and negative 2 is the y-intercept. Start at the y-intercept, so since it's a negative 2, we will go down 2 and plot our first point. And then negative 1/2, 1 is negative, so we are going down 1. And then 2 is positive, so we'll go right 2. So from the y-intercept, I'm going down 1 and right 2, plotting a point, down 1, right 2, and plotting a point, down 1, right 2, and plotting a point, and so on. And I can see that point already, so I don't need to extend it further to the left. What is that point right there? We went right 2, so it is a positive 2, and then down 1, 2, 3, so negative 3. Hope this helps.